Back pain is the number one reason people are absent from work. And that back pain can be resolved, prevented, and healed by core muscle exercises. That is plank. Why? It involves every muscle. People have done. You read men's magazine, women's magazine, 1 minute every hour of the 1 minute of plank every hour. In 2 weeks, the person is transformed. Teachable moment is the number one reason for back pain is back strain, and the number one reason for back strain is sitting disease. Number one is plank. Number two, according to Dr. McGill, the most powerful is called bird dog. What is it? Bird dog. One leg and one arm. Opposite. Okay? Because opposite, that is a bird dog. Very powerful. Dr. McGill's 3. So I showed you already my prone. Now how about on your back? Okay, lie down and very simple. One leg up, one leg down, and then just raise your upper part of the body. Very powerful. That's called curl up. Third, on this side of the back is your standard bridge. By the way, very important to know, it is not, hear me carefully, if your mind was wandering, bring it back to what I say right now, that's the teachable moment. What is it? It is not how long you do it, it is only isometric contraction and holding it very tight. That is the transforming factor.
Exercise is life. How many of you believe that? After all these lectures, right? And one of my patients told me, motion is lotion. Right? So if you don't move, you lose. So you have to keep constantly moving. Standing up, sitting is, new disease. So hopefully you can stand up before our lunch. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Just stand up. Stand on one leg, like Dr. Bhagat said, engage that core. Right? So you see that picture? That's been the life. I see that. When we say exercise, that's not exercise. I'm going for a walk with my dog. That's not to be. Like that's what's supposed to be a laugh though. The doctor said you needed more activity, so I hide his TV remote 3 times a day. Right? That should not be the case because your doctors always tell you keep moving. But it's up to us, our awareness and how we move. Right? So you have to make sure that you take that time for yourself. You're just one person, right? Nobody can change you unless you change. The statistics are very scary when you look at them, right? We talk about exercise, we learn about exercise, we know it's the right thing to do. But again, we fall into the same epidemiological numbers, right? Some 8% of the Americans or us do exercises on a regular basis. 30 to 50% of participate in some sort. Yeah, I do exercise sometimes, right? How many times you have heard that? I hear that from my mom too. Okay? And a lot of them join a program and after 10 weeks, 12 weeks, they drop out. And the dropout rate is pretty high. Okay? So if you're participating in any exercise, try to be consistent. Okay? This one, somehow the arrows are missing. If you can see, there is a trend on how our weight goes up and down. And now that Navaratri season, Diwali, festivals, Thanksgiving coming up, you can see a jump in the weight going up, right? People, not only the COVID-19 20 pounds weight gain, which you all have noticed for a lot of people, it's also our festival seasons and how we eat goes up and down. And we follow that trend and we go up and down. So we don't stay consistent, right? So if you see, November time, October time, the weight goes up. then January, everybody is in the gym, everybody is eating right, weight drops, then goes up, goes down. And New Year. New Year is a very popular thing for every fitness center, every fitness classes for making sure we buy equipment, we are gym in the gym, but that's how we use our equipment at home. As you've noticed, right? This has been told many times already. 20 minutes of vigorous exercise or 30 minutes of moderate exercise is the key. If you do it every day, your 10,000 steps don't matter, right? I walk 10,000 steps, doesn't matter. You have to make sure you have an activity involved with that, okay? The next one is your strength training. Okay, that's what I want to stretch upon. Your muscle is your platinum and gold, right? We buy a lot of gold, right? But your muscle is your platinum and gold. You lose your muscle every decade, 5 pounds. It's a lot of muscle, right? By the time we are 50, you keep losing and losing. That means you're not supporting your body anymore, okay? It's putting pressure on your bones. You lose the muscle and you lose your bones. So that's how you develop your arthritis or osteoporosis and all of this stuff. When you lift your weights, this is when you are really storing that muscle. After 35 pounds every decade, you keep losing and you replace it with fat. So we want to stop that. How do you do that? You got to pick up those weights. You have to lift those weights. Okay? So aerobic activity is it's not sufficient, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to lift your weights. You're not going to become the hunky chunky. Women, we don't, because we don't have the testosterone, right? But we tone, we can burn more, right? So when I look at my tracker, I burn only 500, but by the end of the day, it's already 1,000 because you keep using that metabolic fuel you build up by building muscle. Lot of times, this is my pet peeve, right? Every time somebody comes to exercise program, they're always looking at, I want to lose weight. That should not be your goal. Your goal should be, I want to be strong, okay? If you can see, all of us are doing our health journey just to stay healthy as we age. So we don't have illnesses and, I shouldn't say die early, but yeah. So we want to be healthy, right? If you're seeing that, whoever is fit is actually living longer. It's not about the weight loss, okay? If you want to take away that, just keep moving. Think about your strength. Think about how much you can do by being strong, but not focus on that weight loss. Weight loss will come. It's a slow process. As you keep doing your fitness journey, it will come. You can't cheat on it and make it work. So you have to be consistent. You have to make sure you schedule yourself. You don't miss any appointments. You go to work on time. You have your meetings on time. You do everything on your doctor's appointment, you don't miss. But why do you take that step back for your fitness journey, right? If you have scheduled it, do it. That's your time, you spend it well. Invest in yourself, okay? You are here to last longer than that expensive thing you own.
Guys, come on, do it. There is a raffle prize by Dr. Aruna for the best dancer out here. So come on, let's do it.
Just move your leg.